Hey, how's it going, my beautiful and amazing human people? My name is Shudaki from the Let's Play channel HalvedStudios, and welcome back to more Let's Play Kingdom Hearts Chain of Memories. And in today's episode, we're continuing to go up castle. Look, the plot doesn't really progress in this game. We're going up. In today's episode, we do an up. Oh, hey, Riku.
Take the hint. I told you to go home.
Not until I rescue you and Namine.
I don't remember ever asking you to rescue me.
Did you forget? Kairi's there, waiting for us both to come home.
You're the one who forgot. I told you at Kingdom Hearts when we closed the door. Take care of Kairi.
Ooh, that's a little harsh.
Give it up. I'm not going back to the islands. For anything.
It's not just for Kairi. What about the rest?
You can have those losers. Already forgot them.
That's enough.
What about you, Sora? Do you actually remember what they all look like?
Of course I remember. Oh.
Don't feel bad. That's what this castle does to you, after a while. It's good. You forget all the useless stuff and remember for the first time what really matters. I remembered it, Sora. I now know the one thing that is most important to me. Protecting Namine. Nothing else matters. Not a thing.
Like, they say they're remembering, but it's like, that memory is like twisting their very beings apart.
Hey, Riku. I think I'll jog your memory.
Go ahead and try.
Oh boy. Here we go, Riku 2. Also, the thing that makes the Riku fights bullshit is that they exponentially increase in difficulty with each, because it's one per floor. You know, that's the pattern here. God, those cars with Riku's face on them. They get exponentially more difficult with each floor. So that's not really enough time. Like, if you just barely beat, say, Riku 2, like, by the time you get to Riku 3, he's gonna wreck you, because one floor is not enough time to get good enough at the game to actually make that difference. Oh boy. Oh jeez. Oh god, he's very... Yeah, see, now his attacks are getting more dangerous, and he's using slates now. Do I have any zeros on me? Oh, damn it. I need zeros in the deck.
Gotcha!
Bam! Yeah. Oh, no! Oh, jeez. Oh, no! Oh, no! Okay. Oh, God, this is the... Oh, all of his attacks are... Stop being you! Shit! Okay, better. I'm gonna need more heals. I'm gonna need more heals and zeros if I'm gonna beat him.
This is it.
Ooh, luckily Sonic Blade is utterly broken.
Back off.
Ooh, Goofy. Let's do this. Ow!
Goofy.
Damn. Get him, Goof, dude! Oh god, Goofy's OP. Oh, Goofy's so OP.
Here. Here.
Power! Power! Heal! Goofy! Power! Power! Heal! Heal! Here! 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 Goofy! Power! Power! Heal! Heal!
Okay, we need okay, Goofy, please save me. Oh god, Goofy's so OP. He does so much damage per hit and hits so many times. I love Goofy. Okay. Whew. That was close. So did me kicking your ass help you remember?
Too bad, Sora. You can fight me all you want, but I still won't remember a thing.
Come on, Riku. Let's quit fighting. Let's go help Naminé.
Together, right. So like you. Sora, you're always trying to worm your way into my heart.
Hold on. When did I ever do that?
Huh. You forgot that too? You never cared. It never mattered to you!
And Riku here is kind of a good reflection of what's happening
Won't
to Sora.
push me away.
In how, like how your head's being messed with here. Both literally from just, like, the stuff happening to you and, like, spiritually from, like, the castle itself. Like, it starts to warp and distort you. Which also would probably help Castle Oblivion's goal of keeping you just trapped. Of course, once you help Riku get his memories back, you'll be friends again in no time. Yeah, where are you two? Like, why are you two never in the cutscenes when I'm talking to Riku? Riku is so stubborn. Has he always been like that? No, I say no, actually.
Does it hurt, Naminé? Watching your two childhood friends fight, all because of you. You have my sympathies from the heart. But don't waste your time. We nobodies can never hope to be somebodies.
I don't get it. Riku and I, we both want the same thing. Both of us want to help Naminé out. How come we're fighting each other? I mean, Riku and I have argued about stuff in the past, but...
Could be because you care what happens to each other.
I really thought so too. But maybe Riku doesn't.
You can't give up your friends. Come together. Sora, Riku, and... What's her name?
It seems our memories are fading mighty fast. Sora, we gotta hurry. I bet Riku will come around if you just talk to him.
You're right. We three were never apart.
I keep saying this,
Me
but
and
I
Riku
love Jiminy in this.
and Naminé.
And notice how the memory of Kairi is gone now. Like, he mentioned her once, but now the memory's gone. It's Naminé, Riku, and Sora. Also, I have to keep saying, I really appreciate what they did with Jiminy in this game. Like, they really made him an actual character, because you tend to forget that, you know, Jiminy's with them the whole time. He's just hanging out in Sora's butt pants. Or maybe his hood. Probably more likely his hood. I don't know why I said butt pants. I'll edit that out in post. And then Jiminy, the whole thing about Jiminy, or at least I like assuming the events of Jiminy's movie have already happened, which they have. Jiminy's like a reasonable, level-headed person. Like he's the conscience. He's the voice of reason. He's the, you know, he literally is the conscience. And I love Jiminy in this because he really is. And honestly, I feel like the games would have been way better if Jiminy was given a more prominent speaking role in future games like he has here. As opposed to just kind of being like instead of just being the character model that sits in the journal page for no reason. He really does add a lot to it, because like Sora's naive, Goofy is wise, but no one takes him seriously, and Donald is smart, but he's an idiot. And, you know, Jiminy is, you know, sort of the wise mentor character. And I like Jiminy in this. He's great. It'll be real nice when you, Riku, and Naminé can laugh together again. Kawak. Oh, wait. No, it's Kawak. That's weird. I can't think of her name. Maybe I'll make him Russian. I'll just, you know what, every floor, different accent for the Donald is not Russian now. Karwak. It is weird. I cannot think of name. Alright, well, next in line is Bastion? I think Bastion's next. And then 100 Acre Woods last, because it's kind of a weird one. Oh man, that looks great. Oh, I'm hearing voices. I wonder who it is. Shh, I think something's wrong. But Belle, you don't understand. I can do it, Beast voice. I came here to rescue you. Beast, I did not ask you to come. And it doesn't matter anyway. I'm not going back with you, so you're wasting your time. Belle! Do you know what you're saying? How can you stay here with that witch? I have nothing more to say. Now leave before she finds you. Well, why? I'm not sure what's going on, but is everything okay? Do not feel bad. There must be reason why she said things. Keep your sympathy. No one could ever care for a beast like me. Poor guy. Sure wish there was something we could do for him. Key of Beginnings. Although I suppose it could be possible, is you have to kind of run through the memory simulation in order to get out of each floor. I suppose that's possible. Also, this one's probably one of the best, cause like it's got that steampunky vibe and like Magitech vibe. So there's there's tons of neat things in the environment to play with. All right, here we go. Hey, wow, that one really scared him. All right, you ready for the windy butt power? I love Tomato. It's horribly inefficient and takes a long time to do what it does, but it's great. Oh, hello. Oh, while you are flying, stop being flying. Yeah, there you go. So I added in a few premium cards into my deck. Specifically what I'm doing is I'm putting the premium cards at the first slot in my deck for the Slight. So because the first spot in the Slight gets used up anyway, so I might as well use a card that because premium cards cost less to put into your deck, but disappear after their first use. So I'm using premium cards as the first card in my Slight because they're gonna disappear anyways, and I might as well put them in the deck because they're cheaper. So that's my general strategy. So I love the environment in this because there's all kinds of like you got an elevator here, but it only does the thing if you have it on. That's fun. That's a great little bit of environment interaction. Like, so Bastion's definitely the best. It's got all kinds of fun stuff. There was definitely a lot of inspiration for the developers to make all kinds of fun stuff. Like even like these little automated defenses that make total sense to be in Castle Oblivion, but weren't in the game originally. It would make total sense for there to be automated defenses, considering it's a castle created by Ansem, and Ansem was a science bro, and he needs to defend yourself. So he'd be the kind of guy to create these kind of automated defenses. So I like it. I like it a lot. All right. Well, what's going to be happening next is I'm going to. Get rid of that now. So what I'm going to be doing next is I'm going to be going ahead and clearing out all the Heartless off screen and switch to the Game Boy perspective, so see you in a sec. Nope. Gotcha! I hate the bloody shadows. They always get in the damn way. No, they always go underground, so then when I do my big hit, they all miss. Ah, it's the worst. Like the whole point of this game is it's a card-based battle system. So all these Heartless that have like special effects, like the large body who deflects hits from the front, and the shadows who go underground, like it actually disbalances the combat. Not enough to make it unplayable, but just enough to make it annoying. Hey, we actually got someone on Twitch. What's up, my dude? Unless my Twitch app is just lying to me again. How you doing, my dude?
Here, power. Donald. Goofy, come on. Power. Power. Here.
Alright, and we're back. Alright, so we cleared all the Heartless off screen. I made a few adjustments to my deck. Not an exceptionally high amount, but... Oh yeah, we got Reflect Raid, which is like the actual most broken slate in the game. It really is. It's basically how I'm gonna beat the final boss. It was another one of those premium rooms. It's stupidly broken, which makes sense because it's a slight involving a Cloud card, and you know, pretty much Cloud is the the edgelord to the extreme. Haha, dodge block. Cloud is the edgelord to the extreme, so it makes a lot of sense that his slice would be really good. Here, I'm gonna do Reflect Raid just to show you what it does. So basically, the way it works is once you hit something, it reflects off to every other. Oh, damn it! I really hate the auto-target system in this combat, in this game. I'm trying to aim at a specific thing, but it doesn't like that hanging out. Alright, there we go! What happened to my... Oh, right, the defenders, again, they block damage from the front, which is ridiculous. Oh, hey, I actually got him! Nice! Okay, shock impact, and then we're gonna... I forget what this slide. Oh, it's tornado. Genie plus. Oh, hey, it doesn't pick them up. It fucking wrecks them though. And then Thunder Ray. And that sucked. Right. Oh, and I got Ars Arcanum now. So Ars Arcanum is pretty great. So the thing about Ars Arcanum is you basically it's a slight whose total value can't be higher than 7. So a normal card can break it. But what happens is it hits the enemy a ludicrously high amount of times. So because the enemy gets hit a ludicrously high amount of times, they can't respond because they're stun locked from being hit. So it's one of those, like, if you can pop it off and start hitting the enemy, it's great. It's fantastic against bosses. Oh yeah. Ooh, man, the flavor in this place is fantastic. Like, this is what, like, most of the rooms in, Chain of Memories, it's like, it's clear that, like, this is a room. Like, it's just a room with a coat of paint on it. But, like, the environments in Hollow Bastion, like, this could be what the place actually looks like. I love it. Stop it! Yeah. If you get hit by that, you take a little bit of damage, and then you, get confused. I love the environments in this one because, like, these are places that could literally be like actual. Oh, neat. Could actually be like real environments in the castle. Like they look great. Oh. No. Yeah. Nice. All right, come here, everybody. Yeah, get all over here. I think the whirlwind attack also has a slight effect right when it starts to draw people in to make it easier to get the hurricane off, which is really nice. But I love the environments here because, like, this is what I could honestly imagine. Aside from the fact that the Hollow Bastion walls go off into a void of nothingness, I could totally see this being an actual room in the Hollow Bastion castle. I especially dig the non-connected floors that just go into a pit. It's like, yeah, that's the thing an eccentric scientist would do, honestly. Alright, where are we heading to? Oh, was that it right there? Nope, that is the end game. We're going 2 more forward. Moogle Boy. Do I have any more points? No, I don't have. Alright, let's keep heading forward, left, right? Yeah, forward, left. Nah, nothing special on the statue. I was kind of hoping it would break. I mean, I guess I can't expect the developers to put as much care into every single environmental item like they did with the... Oh, here, I love this one. It's a spring. It's a magnetic spring. I can't expect them to put as much care into every environmental item as they did with the, See, here's another triple treasure thing like I had before in Atlantica, but it took me 3 tries to find the actual treasure. I can't expect them to put as much care into every environmental item as they did with the statue in Olympus Coliseum. I love that statue. I'm gonna keep going on about how much I love that statue because it's like it's so good. It gives you hit it and it gets things, and it gives you things, but it also acts as a destructible bit of environment which changes. There's actually a lot of that in Olympus Coliseum, and it acts as a platforming thing that you use to do platforming with, and that's just bloody the best. I'm just gonna use the magic electromagnet springboard, which is actually kind of a fantastic idea. Electromagnets don't respond well to immediate quick pressure, but then they bounce back real quickly. So you could technically make a spring out of an electromagnet. It'd be very difficult to balance properly because like the things being launched with it would have to be like appropriate weights. And also, I feel like it would probably damage the item, but still an interesting idea. If only we had a way of, like, conveniently turning off magnets. Like, that would... If we had a way of turning off magnetism and then turning it back on the spot without the use of electromagnets, we would be able to do so many crazy things with it. Because the fact that we can just use, electromagnets, turn them on and off. That's like how 90% of our technology functions. Like, if we could actually get, like, those real, like, super magnets to turn on and off at will, like, oh man, we'd be able to do so many things. We might even be able to do perpetual energy with that. It depends. I've always felt like if we were going to create perpetual energy, like, the way to do it is going to be with magnets. I don't particularly know how. Ow. I don't know how, particularly how we'd be able to use magnets, but it has to be something with magnets. Or quantum physics. It's either way. Yeah, I got a little lazy and I ignored a lot of hardness in this one. Where is the door? There's the door. Okay. Door number 1. I really like this library. Who are you? Were you kidnapped too? Not exactly. It's a long story. Have you ever heard of Kingdom Hearts? Look, 10,000 years ago, there was this guy by the name of the Master of Masters, and he was an asshole and ruined everything. The end. Wait. So you've been kidnapped? You don't want to be here? Yes. No, I don't really want to be here. That witch forced me to come here. I have no one to talk to. Books are all I have to ease my loneliness. And then there's him. Oh, I missed him so much. You mean the beast? Well, then why were you so mean to him before? Yeah, you really hurt his feelings. You don't understand. I can't let him see how I really feel. Why not? It's just that... Oh no, she's coming! Hide, quick! Jumps off ledge. There's no time to explain. Quick, hide! Quick, Goofy, hide behind that lamp. Oh, that's neat. The secret compartment opens to have... Oh, that's cool. Good use of the environment. Oh. Why doesn't her staff have, Oh! Hello. To what do I owe this visit? He was here, yes? He risked his life to come and save you. Why do you reject him? I won't ask for his help. Oh. And why is that? You know very well why. I'm not going to fall into your trap. Then I guess I have no choice but to make you beg for his help. Oh, jeez. You know, again, it's like what I said before. You shouldn't assume someone is evil just based on how they look. But when you have the ability to teleport away in a combination of like lime green and dark fire, like I think it's fair to assume so you might be evil if you have dark fire teleportation powers. Again, maybe I'm just the bigot, but generally when you have dark fire teleportation powers, you tend to be a bad guy. No, she got away. What should we do? Help her, of course. What else? All right, next key. All right, where are we heading to next? Okay, I see. It's a big straight line. They're just gonna have us run back and forth. Okay, so down, down, right, down, down, right. Okay, got it. Man, I especially love this new rendition of Bastion's theme. It's the same theme. There's no changes to the actual music, but they re-instrumented it, so it sounds a lot cleaner and nicer. I love this tornado attack. It's the actual best. Bye bye. Almighty Darkness, another worthless card. Like, you should never use Almighty Darkness, because it just makes the enemies harder to fight. Like, if they were harder to fight and there was, like, benefit to it, like, sure, that makes sense, but, like, there's literally no reason to use Almighty Darkness unless you just have no other cards left. Ah, damn it. This game, outside of combat, is a little unresponsive. Like, hit. That's the delay in jumping, so it's not exactly precision platforming here. Wait, no, the door is there, right? Oh, bloody hell. Ah, there it is. Okay. Here we go. Keep going. Down, down, deeper and down. I really appreciate that they give you high jump and glide in the game. Even though they serve no purpose, it's still just, you know, it's still just fun to have them. Oh, damn. I missed my spot. Gotta go that way. Alright, then we're heading down, 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 right. Got it. Oh, hello, you saucy bitch. No! Really hard. Man, I got really... Okay, it's not completely my fault. It's... These... As much as I like these rooms, like, they're very, They've got lots of corners in it. Like, lots of little, like, out-of-the-way corners. Yeah, there you go. That's reflect rate. You didn't really see it very well, but you can kind of see it fly everywhere. There's lots of little corners all over these maps, so there's probably tons of hardness hanging around in little odd-end corners, the little ledges that I missed. Ow. I wonder what happens if I kill myself in the outside of combat. Okay, so I'm just gonna stand there. Oh, okay, you can die outside of combat. Interesting. I really hope that didn't mess me up. Okay, no, same ring. Okay, good. That is interesting. Like, the chances that you're actually gonna die outside of combat are, like, probably ridiculously small. The fact that that can happen is still kind of cool. Like, the only way I can imagine that happening is if, like, you, like, just got the crap beat out of you in a combat encounter and you just barely survived, and then you went back to the overworld map, and then one of these defense mechanisms hit you right away, and then you died. In which case, actually, that's kind of shitty. I feel like that's something that shouldn't happen. Like, that's the only way it could happen. I bet that the intent of these things is more along the lines of to whittle you down outside of combat, and then you have a harder time in fights. But that's... Oh, jeez. Got some sleepy boys. Man, multiple sleepy boys. That's right. I tend to use this room just because I don't want to fight anything else. I got really lazy, I'll admit. I got super lazy right at the end there. Okay, let's just take some fun. Got something worth a 9. Yeah, I'll use Tranquil Darkness. Don't particularly need it. What are you waiting for? Call to him. No, I won't let you hurt him. Then I will make you scream. The fool will come running the moment he hears your cries. Enough! Beast isn't the only one you'll have to deal with. Yeah! We're gonna murder you again! Be gone, boy! You have no business here! Unless, of course, you wish to join in the screaming. God, she's, like, maliciously evil. I love it. I mean, that's how Maleficent's supposed to be. She's supposed to be gloriously evil. This is perfect. When that brute hears your shrieks of terror, he'll come right to me. It's a little Jafar. I think that's me. Don't trouble yourself. You're here. No, you mustn't. I told you to leave this place. Leave me alone. I never want to see your face again. Belle. An awful thing to say. All right, if that's how you feel, I understand. My hideousness is punishment for being selfish and unable to love. I was made into a monster loved by no one, and I only became more selfish. That is, until I met you, Belle. There was only one person who accepted me. Little by little, you warmed my cold, selfish heart. The memories of our days together are the most precious. I won't cast them aside. So I'm sorry, but I can't leave you here, even if you hate me for it. Consider it my final selfish act. Oh, Beast. Well, well. I'd never dreamed of such ugliness could hide so beautiful a heart. This calls for a change of plan. Beast, I shall claim your heart instead of Belle's. No, please! Oh, wow, that's quite the murder beam you got there. Well, so much for the change of... Well, oh, wait, no. Well, so much for the change of plan. Belle's heart it is after all. It seems her cold words spoke little of her true feelings. She loves you, Beast. I can feel it shining in her heart. You fiend! Release Belle at once! Bye, bitch. Disappears into black flame. Where are you? She went that way! That's the way the shadows fled! What are you doing here? No time to talk, we gotta go after them right away! Oh wait, that's Donald. You'd help me? You bet! After all that, we gotta help you. Let's go get Belle's heart back. Right. Key to truth? Okay, we're just going to ignore the sleepy boys. Oh, actually, this one's pretty easy to get to. It's just right and right. Cool. I suppose that that makes up for the fact that this whole environment is basically just a straight line where you run back and... Actually, if you want one that's an environment that you just run straight back and forth from, that's Destiny Islands when we finally get there. It literally is just a straight line. Alright, come on, you dumb platforms. Yeah, I like this place aesthetically. I really like this place aesthetically.
Yeah.
With all the exhaust vents and wow, that's some, you know, if I had to describe what Magitech exhaust would look like, you know, technology that's fueled by magic, that's pretty much exactly what I'd say it is. Like, it looks like fumes, but it breaks off. It breaks off into, like, fractals by the end. It's, quite nice. Quite nice. There we go. Oh, man, why do I have the hiccups all of a sudden? I'm not even eating anything. Usually I don't get the hiccups unless I, like, eat a lot of bread and choke on it. Okay, let's try Reflect. Okay, here we go. Yeah, see? Awesome. Reflect Grid's so good. Hits everything. I really hate the flying enemies, too. They're, like, again, the flying enemies aren't as bad in the Game Boy version because there's not as much vertical space for them to, like, inhabit, but in this, like, they can go so high in the air, it's just annoying. You know, actually, weirdly enough, Hollow Bastion's going by pretty fast compared to most of them. Usually at this point, we're like an hour in. This is the final boss. I'm gonna go Team of Darkness. It would be nice if it would be cool if... Something they should have done, at least I feel, that every boss room should have or at least one requirement for a green card, and then whatever green card you use affects the combat in there. So, you know, potions are better, or magic is better, or attack cards are better. Like they should have let you affect the boss battle with a green card. I feel like that would have been a nice chain, a nice effect to the sort of balancing of combat. So it's like, if you're having a hard time, you can, you know, because this at the end of the day, this is a card game. So if it's a card game, you know, it's about, you know, planning and strategy and pre-constructing your deck and all that. So it would make sense to be able to, like, sort of pre-construct the environment to give you an advantage as well. Now, well. It's unfortunate that's not something they did. Well... You've done well to make it this far, Beast. As your reward, I'll tell you why Belle rejected you. My dark magic requires hearts of utmost beauty. Belle was perfect. Deep in her heart, her love for you shone with uncommon radiance. But she guessed my plans. By denying her love for you, she put her heart beyond my reach. But she saved me. She protected me. She couldn't hide it, how she really felt. I've heard enough. Release her heart, now! If you don't... Don't try my patience! Don't you realize why I'm telling you all of this? Did you think it was out of kindness? I did it to erase your doubts. Now your heart is beginning to shine for love for Belle. I shall have your heart too, monster. Not if we stop you. You dare challenge me, pitiful fools. Oh boy. This one is also a pretty... That's every boss fight. This is the worst boss fight. This is also a pretty tricky boss fight. It's a lot easier in the 3D version. That generally tends to be how it is. Like, the ones that are hard in the 3D version are easy in the 2D version. The ones that are hard in the 2D version are easy in the 3D version. Because of that, she fills up the environment with fire, and you really don't have any way to dodge it. Now, because you can like run full like 3D around this thing, it makes things a lot easier to manage.
This is it.
But this is definitely one of the tougher fights in the 2D version.
Yeah, it's over.
And I think fire heals her. Nope, fire does not heal her. Awesome. I hate it when elemental effects. It's the same thing I said about like the enemies the shadows that can go into the ground and the ah, damn it. Give me beast, give me beast, give me beast. Yeah. It's the same thing as like the shadows that go into the ground and the enemies that fly. Like it kind of sucks. Like any time there's something an enemy can do that isn't card-based, always makes it slightly unbalanced. And like Maleficent's whole thing, like she's pretty hard to hit because she's constantly in the air. Nice. I like how Thunder Raid will hit even if it doesn't fully hit. Yeah, I used Ars Arcanum and made a mistake there. Oh yeah, and she hurts. Alright, so I'm gonna swap to the Game Boy version now. See you in a second.
Here! Power! Wind! Thunder! Heal! Here! Power! Wind! Power! Here! Heal!
Alright, we're back. So, we got the Disney card here. This one's pretty great. It basically creates a platform, and if you get up on the platform, you can just float around on it, so you can avoid Maleficent's fire. It's quite nice. I quite like that one. It's a cool way of doing it. Oh shit. So I also added Tinkerbell to the deck. So the way she works, she's a little. I don't think Tinkerbell is in the Game Boy version. I think she isn't. I don't remember exactly. It's been a while. But if you use Tinkerbell, you summon her, and then you mash triangle, and the more you mash, the more you heal. Now I'm pretty good at mashing because I play Final Fantasy X too, and the whole combat system is revolved around mashing if you're playing the gun character. Okay, now I should. Ooh, got another card. Nice. Oh wait, I should have waited a second before I did that. Okay. Yeah, because it's. Wait, where's the platform? Oh, there it is. No! Ah, why? Damn it. Because like most of Maleficent's attacks are ground-based, so that platform is really nice. No, I just realized that there are no Mickey cards, or no Mickey. Yeah, there's no Mickey cards in There's no Mickey cards in the organization fights. Those things are exclusively in the Disney fights. Okay, it's time to risk what I did, the mistake I made with Ursula now, and just use slates way too much, and hopefully I can manage my way out before. Yeah, I think you can actually hear me. I'm seeing the audio thing pick up when I'm you can hear how hard I'm mashing. Yeah, we're running a little short on cards, but I think I should be fine because she doesn't have a lot of health. Yeah, fire. Got it. Woo, yeah, that's a nice end scene. Just fire to the face and then into the maw of death. Bam! Nice. You know, there was an anime I watched back in the day, like on that TV channel, like on one of those TV channels that would like sometimes import anime as part of their scheduling. That whenever you defeated an enemy, they turned into a card, and you could use that card to power yourself up. I'm just thinking about that for one weird reason. Ah, yes. Once all the evil people are dead, everything will automatically be better. Boo! I mean, I suppose when it comes to magic, that is... Well, magic has one of two ways. Either once the person who casts the spell dies, the spell ends, or if the person who casts the spell dies, like, the spell, like, almost can't be undone, because, like, the person who cast the spell is the only one who knows the way to undo it. Kind of like having the key, so we're lucky it's the prior and not the latter. Ah, thank goodness. Please forgive me, I had to be cruel to you. But no matter how I tried, I couldn't hide my true feelings. I'm the one who should apologize for doubting you. I never want to remember feeling that way. So angry, so alone. Then don't. Let's replace the sad memories with happier ones, starting now, because I'm a massive furry. Belle. There they go with the mushy stuff. Yeah, I think it's time we got out of their way. Good idea, let's keep moving. So the theme here is you can't... So like Castle Oblivion, each scenario Castle Oblivion is creating for Sora is sort of reinforcing what Sora is experiencing right now. Like like the first round was like, hey, memories are important and finding your true ones are important too. And now it's like, hey, hey, you shouldn't hide how you're feeling. You need to, your memories are important, and it keeps reinforced. Like all of the scenarios, their theme is like reinforcing to Sora, because I don't think Sora is forgetting each room as he's climbing up. He remembers all the rooms and what happened in those rooms. I don't think Castle Oblivion is removing those memories. So each room is sort of like subconsciously reinforcing what Castle Oblivion wants to happen to him. Sort of like, oh, it's okay to forget the dumb memories, and you should remember the good memories, and like let them decide. And you shouldn't hide from the emotions that your true memories create. It's like, hey, it's very insidious. Castle Oblivion is ludicrously insidious. But we are running out of time for this. Oh yeah, some of that magic exhaust. I love that. Is there a look around option in this? No, it doesn't appear to be a first-person look mode. I really love that magic exhaust. Like it's just radiant magical energy just kind of emanating out as it's being expended. I really like that. But we are running out of time for this episode, so I think I'm going to end it off here. So I hope you all enjoyed this episode. And in the next episode, we're going up to the next floor. There's really the whole next episode thing doesn't work as well in this game, because it's the same fucking thing in every game. Every episode. But until then, I hope you have a fantastic day, and I see you all again in the next episode. Have a great day, everybody. Bye-bye.